All right, let me show you a job I'm wrapping up on. And also, I did something real stupid. I can't blame anyone but myself. But before I get to that part, finishing up on a 5-acre lot. Did about 4.5 acres of it. Shut my machine down. This 299 is, man, it is a beast. I don't know how else to put it. Show you a few things I mulched up. This lot, 5 acres, about an acre of wetlands in the back. So we kissed up to them, but really got to keep a 25-foot to 30-foot buffer on them, which we did a pretty good job of doing that. Found a few items. See, like an abandoned boat there, a couple of Fords there, actually 3 Fords, a boat. The customer wanted me to mulch up this tree. No problem, no problem. If my machine was running right, which, again, that's my stupid mistake. But this is underneath all of this here. I don't mind chopping up trees like this every once in a while. I don't know, 24-inch trunk, maybe a little bit bigger. The mulcher did fine. So let me walk back over the mulcher and show you what I did. Don't do this. I have this Cat 299 D3 XE. I use it mainly for mulching. Every once in a while I will take the mulcher off, put a grapple on. And if you run cats, you know you got to put your high flow plug in, take it out, put the cap on, take the cap off, put the plug in. Be honest, I'm not used to all that. I started off with a Kubota. You just did it all on the joystick. No plugs to fuss with. My brain hasn't been rewired for the Cat high flow system yet. But in case you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the 14-pin plug. There's the jumper. There's the cap. The cap is no wires in it. And well, I had my grapple on about a month ago. Swapped over to the mulcher and just left the cap on and went mulching. Teeth were sharp, machine was running good. I had no idea I was not running in high flow. I was running in standard flow with that Dennis Seamoff head. And I mulched up, I don't know, 10 acres. And it goes to show, it took me doing this lot, to actually realize something wasn't right with my mulching machine. You know, it just wasn't moving fast, but it was mulching good. And eventually I called Cat and I said, you know, Cat, I said, you gotta send someone out, man. Something's just not right. I'm getting bound up on 4-inch orange trees out here. And it's locking up the drum. And I just thought it was a maintenance issue. And Cat, first thing they said to me, make sure you got your high flow plug in. And I looked at it and I'm like, of course it's in. I'm not that much of an idiot. People really do that stuff. You know, how you crack on people who, you know, I just common sense, right? Yeah, I've got common sense. Everyone else doesn't. But yeah, well, I'm wrong. Because the Cat guy drove an hour, which cost me. Walks over to my machine, looked at it, and he goes, you don't have your high flow plug in. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's right there. He goes, that's the cap. And you know that moment where like you're a dumbass sets in? Well, I'm a dumbass set in, and the guy pulled out his high flow plug, plugged it in, I fired it up and went to work. I'm like, this is great, man. I looked at the guy and I asked him though, I said, now all the high flow plugs are the same, right? And he was a newer tech. He goes, yeah, man, they're all the same. Goes, one size fits all. I said, well, that's not what another guy told me. I just want to make sure I got the right plug, etc. Either way, he drives off and I'm mulching and I'm moving a lot quicker because this drum's sped up. But I looked at the plug he gave me and I finally found my plug and I realized that the jumpers are in the wrong position. And let me show you the plug he gave me. So you can see we've got the B. Probably can't see it because I can't hold the thing still. Oh well, you got the B plug and the K plug. That is got the jumper on it. Well, that is for the XPS machine. I've learned a lot in the past 24 hours. I want the B plug, which is ground, and the N plug, which is the XE machine. Those are what I need to jump. The XPS machines are the 279s, 289s, the 32 gallons per minute machines. So lo and behold, my Cat 299 D3 XE has proven its strength again with the Dennis Seamoff head, because number one, I ran it on standard flow and was mulching up to an acre a day, just loving it. And then I was mulching on XPS flow, I guess, 32 gallons a minute, and I'm like, man, this thing's a beast. And now lo and behold, I'm back to 40 gallons per minute and it's operating like I knew it should. It's a beast again. This job probably could have taken me 40% less time if I just plug in the right high flow plug. Either way, so don't forget this guy. Well, this is the XPS version. If you got an XE machine, well, it looks just slightly different, but just to let you know, part numbers are the same. So Cat, not quite sure why we did that, but I am not a parts expert. I'm not downing Cat. It was my mistake. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you out in your high flow plugs and your XE and maybe XPS machines. Either way, don't forget them. But if you do, apparently you can still mulch without them. All right, guys.